No, he's got quite an amazing story. World War II, POW, Purple Heart, Bronze Star, French Legion of Honor, POW for almost 6 months, liberated by the Russians. Made his way back to England when he was wounded. Went back to Germany.
Attention to orders! The flag of the United States of America. This is to certify that the accompanying flag was flown over the Pentagon on the 7th of April, 2023, in honor of Eli K. Linden, Private First Class, United States Army, 1943 to 1945. In commemoration of his 100th birthday and his years of service to our nation, both in peacetime and in war, with our deep appreciation and sincere admiration, Thomas J. Setnor, Eric S. Holland, and Herbert R. Valle, co-founders of Chariots of Honor.
I mean, this is just, I can't even describe it. I mean, it's overwhelming. It's all positive. That in that room, there was just so much love, and it was genuine. And actually, it's a tribute to my father to have all of his nieces and nephews make the trek from Florida, from Connecticut, to all the way to Pittsburgh to come together. That this is a very special man.
Oh, it is so exciting to be here today. There's so many people who drive cars by, and people get out and salute and honor Eli. And I couldn't help but cry several times, and I can still cry if I almost think about it. But there were so many people and so many police cars, troops. And the most exciting thing was, I don't know how many veterans in motorcycles came. It was just absolutely like rolling thunder. It was like Burning Man, something incredible, because I've never seen as many people who obviously love Eli and respect Eli, because they respect him because he was such a hero, but they love him because he's such a sweet, kind, wonderful man.
The brain over here, our president of Chariots of Honor, he never sleeps. So
true that.
Oh yeah,
I don't sleep.
I swear to God, the man has Rippets and Monster flowing in his veins. Herb's running logistics of it. He's running topography and running Google Maps and saying, hey guys, it's 2 a.m. but I have another thought, and the rest of us are going, well, we'll get that in the morning. But Herb makes it happen.
It's much like what we've done in the military. We don't create an operational order, but it's very similar. We coordinate, we collaborate, we communicate, we integrate, not just within Chariots of Honor, but also with the family of the veteran. That's the very critical part. There are many partners that we integrate with, such as the Ashleigh Lansdowne, and coordinating with them as well too, and importantly, folks who make it happen, the community. We have so many motorcycle folks that came out, VFW, American Legion, Marine Corps League, they all came out.
Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jay. I remember. He means everything to me. Really, in a nutshell, he's the best man I've ever known. With due respect to my brother and my husband and son, he's the best father I could have ever asked for. And I think all of the accolades today pointed to that. And even though he's cognitively impaired, now his twinkling eyes, his smile comes through, and I'm grateful. I remain grateful.
That's great. One more. One more shake. We're taking a hand. That's awesome.
It's great that you got it.
My father, as I mentioned before, is probably my closest friend. I still remember he would go off to work to the subway, and I was supposed to be going to public school, 3rd grade, and I would follow him to the subway. He'd turn around, and there I am. So I didn't want to leave him, so he took me by the hand and took me to public school. Whenever we had a problem, just telling my father about what the problem was, he didn't always have the solution, but just informing him on what was going through our mind, what the problem was, and he would say, "That's okay." That would make things a lot better. We felt a lot better about ourselves.
He's my hero. He means everything to me. He's always given me very good advice, very positive. He's my teacher. He's my motivator. He's taught me kindness and always giving to others first before yourself. Being humble is best.
These guys are from the greatest generation, and as the greatest, they should be remembered daily. Whether it's through an entire day or just a small piece of it, everything we do should in some way honor those that came before us and protect our freedoms. So, as a veteran myself, I can't tell you how big my heart gets every time we do one of these to see just the amount of support that comes out. And it's the most selfless moment of a day that we can participate in, to see us giving their time, their efforts to make sure that one veteran or 2 or 3, or like one of the events we have coming up where we're going to have 12 to 13 World War II veterans, just seeing that selflessness come out and patriotism it's just overwhelming.
And most of all, thank you, Eli, for being a patriotic American, and most of all, for being a friend. God bless you.
Amen.
And I hope we can see you again at a ceremony like this.
Maybe because he always had good solutions, good thoughts about any problems that we had, because he had this perspective of he survived the war, so everything else was gravy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
although he never talked about it growing up. It wasn't until the mid '80s, where he was interviewed by a reporter, that he started opening up about his war experience, and we were amazed and quite frankly embarrassed that we had never really asked. But like all the members of the greatest generation, they came home, got jobs, went on the GI Bill to go back to college, and they never talked about it. So finally, when he started talking about it, and then they moved here, my parents moved here in 2007, he started talking to seventh graders as part of the World War II curriculum and history. And that's when he told them his experiences, and the kids loved it. They loved hearing firsthand what these men went through.
We're honored to be able to celebrate with the Linden family in this monumental milestone, 100 years old, decorated veteran. So happy to be a part of his world and his family's world. So thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Eli.
Happy birthday, Eli.
Happy birthday, Mr. Linden.
I got it. Over here.
They'll be married 75 years this year. 75.
Wow, congratulations.
We had a very good marriage. We traveled all over the world. We saw everything, and now we're just content to. Well, que sera, sera.
It's incredible, the fact that he's 100 years old, that he made it to 100, being what he's been through, the war. Although things changed, he had his family, moved on. He was a commercial artist, had a very successful career in New York City.
Oh wait, no, you get in the picture too, buddy. You know what?
What do we do?
I got to try.
In the front.
There you go, Tom.
You can do that.
And how was it today seeing Eli's face after all the work you put into it?
Priceless.
Priceless. To see Eli's face, but also to see the faces of every family member, relative, and person that attended the event. Definitely priceless. Makes us happy, because it makes them happy. And we know this story, this event will continue to be a discussion at dinner tonight or throughout the weekend. And so people are going to talk about this. They're going to talk about Eli. They're going to talk about his service, and the story continues. So again, it definitely is priceless.
People like this get together, one a happy occasion and one a sad occasion. We're very lucky that today was a very happy occasion.
Yeah, we wanted to honor him. I mean, it was a lot of hard work, a lot of collaborative effort, but it was worth every sweat, blood, sweat, and tear, because he's still here.
Dad, this is for you.
Who is this going to accompany us?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eli. Happy birthday to you. All right, Dad.